There he is.
Hey,
How you doing, Elias?
I'm good. I'm good. Sorry if it's a little bouncy and a little loud. We're still rolling down the street here.
No problem, no problem. I appreciate the time. I saw the coffee journal earlier, so I know you guys are out there on the road. Uh,
Yeah, no doubt.
just wanted to get into the tour and the new single and get your opinion on a couple things. But man, I got to start with A Million Watts. Hilarious video. Love the Maxell part at the beginning, and kind of curious, did you write the treatment for that, or where'd that come from exactly?
Actually, that idea was a last minute idea that turned into like a monumental moment throughout the video. We have such an amazing group of people that work around us. Our friends and one of our production managers, when we're always on set, our boy Peterson, um, had this group of chairs, and we were looking at all these things. Um, we just decided to bring, just in case, we had actually ideas to use some of the other chairs that he had at his disposal, and someone mentioned that part. Actually, Rob Rusha mentioned, he was like, "Hey, I thought of this idea. What do you think about using it for like the Max L thing in the beginning of that old school commercial?" And I was like, "Man, I love that idea. We could, really camp it up. Fan our sense of humor, and they see it during the live shows and through a lot of our postings." So we decided to bring that over into the video world.
I love it, man. Were you like me though when you first you thought Memorex? Like I first wanted to say Memorex, and then I had to look up the commercial. I'm like,
Memorex.
it's Maxell. It's actually Maxell, not Memorex.
Yes. I kept saying Memorex. I actually did my homework before I did this interview to make sure I didn't mess it up.
Yeah, because I immediately saw it, went, oh, I'm the Memorex thing, and then I went, let me look it up to be safe. And same thing, Maxell. The best part though,
Maxell.
by far is the reveal of the guys, tugging on your hair and the chain, and Rob trying to hide behind the speakers. By far the best part. And I don't know if this is the first video ever. Maybe I missed one, but I also noticed, speaking of Rob, his drums were set up straight, not at an angle like they normally are.
Yeah. That is true. We've actually He normally sets up forward for some of the videos, and then they shoot him from the side. But yeah, this one we shot him straight on. Yeah, it was a little bit different.
I was wondering if that was just based upon space limitations, or he was just trying something different.
It actually was because of the setup. We were going to have fans there, actual fans from our 361 group and from our fan base coming in to be in the video. So the room was kind of tight, so we wanted to make sure everybody fit. And Rob wanted to really show off his drums and the drum head, so he set up forward that day.
I love it, man. And speaking of A Million Watts, also had Heartless and Paper Tigers. Are we working our way to another EP? Is that the game plan?
Yeah, EP drops in November, and it's going to drop with our uh, cassette tape that comes with the cassette tape, the Nonpoint cassette tape player.
Nice.
So you'll be able to play the tape. It's got even Bluetooth capability, so you can hook it up to a Bluetooth speaker or to headphones. It's also got a headphone jack, and it says Nonpoint on the front, so it's pretty cool. And then we got the headphone shirt that goes along with it, and we're selling that as a bundle, and then also to the cassette tapes separate. So it's just a little fun little thing for people to have fun.
I love it, man. And I guess that's the plan moving forward. You had the Ruthless EP before. Is it just EPs and kind of ditching the album thing for now?
Right now we're rounding out this EP, and then we're going in to record our full length.
Ah, so okay. So just a couple of EPs. I thought it was a whole like philosophy change, like no more albums.
Well, no, well, we're not done with the EP uh model at all. It's just sometimes we have this itch that we want to scratch, and we want to get that music out, and we don't want to take the time or the budget in order to do something uh big, but we want to do it the right way. So when you don't have to spend on 12 songs, 14 songs, and you can do four or five, still deliver music and videos and have fun with the fans and tour. We have over 175, 180 records. I mean, 180 songs published. So they have plenty of music to come and see us at the show.
Yeah.
But for now, we if we have a good song that we want to get out, um, and wrap a little bit of music around it. Now EPs are a possibility.
I love it, man. Been loving the tunes. Love the last EP. Glad to hear that there is an album because I still believe in the album format, even though most people don't these days. And just wanted to throw one out at you, man. Love the When Doves Cry cover that you guys did a few years back on the last EP. And it got me to thinking, man, it kind of opened up the door. Someone, and I think it's you. I've had this idea in my head for a long time. Perfect tune that needs to be covered. No one's covered yet, and I think you're the man to do it. Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time.
Man, I don't know. Maybe if I did the Rick James parts, then maybe I could maybe get somebody else to do the mains.
That tune is dying for a metal makeover, and I think you guys would crush that.
Oh man, if I do it, you're gonna get all the credit.
I love it, man. And speaking of the live show, we got you in the Psychotherapy Sessions, the Mudvayne tour. You guys, Cold Chamber, Guar, Butcher Babies. We have you in Southern California here at FivePoint Amphitheater on Thursday, August the 17th. And obviously, you go way back with the Mudvayne guys, and especially Chad Gray.
Decades. Yeah, we've been friends for a long time. The camps have been in and out of each other's camps so many times with friends, managers, producers, co-writers, touring, crew. We've shared so many different channels, just being friends. It's above and beyond that. So it's great to get on tour with them again.
And I won't be the first or the last to say it, but any chance of dragging him out to do Miracle with you guys, or probably not before he goes?
It probably takes him about 7 hours to do all that makeup and stuff. So I doubt very seriously he's going to be on doing this stuff. But we got an opportunity to do it in Vegas when they were on a bit of a hiatus. So it was awesome to finally get to do it with them.
Love it, man. And looking forward to that tour and, big return for Cold Chamber, who I imagine you go back with as well.
Yeah, we never actually got to play with Cold Chamber other than just maybe a couple of shows. We never did a full tour with them. But I've done quite a few shows with Double Driver. We did shows, an entire tour with them in Australia and Soundwave, and became friends with Dez there. But yeah, it's gonna be great to see them. Those guys are throwing down live. I'm excited to see the stage shows because I know what everybody's capable of. Yeah. And I like being part of a really energetic bill, and it seems like that's what this one's going to be. So if you're looking for a very powerful electric set, I think this is going to be the bill to come watch.
Yeah, it kind of almost feels like a mini Ozfest. We don't have that traveling festival anymore like we used to, and this is kind of a smaller, condensed version, 5-band version of that, which was so great back in the day. I wish there were those traveling festivals like there used to be. I know there's the one-offs and the Louder Than Life and all the regional stuff, but a traveling festival, this is kind of as close as it gets.
Yeah, it's a smaller footprint, so we're excited to get people out there. The show is going to be starting early. Take the day off. I know doors I think are at like 4:30 every single day, so take the day off, get there early, get yourself comfortable, and come have a good time because it's going to be a party.
I cannot wait, man. And just looking in the rear view a little bit, going back to Miracle and that album and that time. Also, you guys did the 5 Minutes Alone cover on that album. Curious, have you gotten to see or share the stage with the Pantera in 2022 or 23 yet? And your thoughts?
Not yet. No, not yet. We should be so lucky. That'd be fun. I'd definitely be interested in seeing it. We've crossed paths with Rex, and I toured with Vinny and with Dime in the past, so we'd be interested to definitely be on that kind of film.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward for it coming to Southern California, and great that they're able to grab Zach and Charlie and still get that music out there for the younger fans that didn't get a chance to see back in the day.
Indeed, and Zach's a monster, so it's gonna be a great show.
Love it, man. And last couple things I wanted to hit you with. We're an old school radio station. We do a feature called Mandatory Metallica every night at 10 p.m., which you're going to be a part of. And this summer, I've been in a little debate over the best Metallica album. Me and my buddy Brad from the band Against the Sun have been debating the best Metallica album. So I kind of need you to see where you fall in on this debate. His pick is Ride the Lightning, where my favorite album is Master of Puppets. Out of those two, which is your favorite?
I think I have to go with what my drummer's favorite is, and Master of Puppets. He is definitely the Metallica. He's the Metallica king when it comes to knowing the knowledge, you know, he was the Puerto Rican Lars for a long time in Puerto Rico. But I know that I'm just gonna go ahead and vote in his honor, and I'm gonna go with Master of Puppets.
Any particular song come to mind when you think of Metallica? Anyone that we can rock for you on
Well, for you know, it's it's crazy. I know I'm gonna probably get a lot of flack for this, but
Oh,
when I was coming up in the industry and I first met Rob, I really was more of a hip hop kid,
okay.
and coming up in South Florida. So there wasn't a lot of rock music that I was listening to. It was a lot of classic rock. Growing up with a lot of classic rock in the house with my parents, you know,
Sure.
listening to things like, you know, Journey and Kansas and uh, you know, Sabbath and Zepp and, you know, bands like that, where it was, um, just that era of
Sure.
of of big brands and big bands that just used to just own their lanes like no others.
Yeah.
So when it came to what would be considered, I guess, newer rock, and Metallica was coming up, I I was really getting into Metallica on the tail end of Injustice for All and into the Black Album, because it wasn't on my radar. But when, for some reason, during the whole MTV era, when Unforgiven dropped, and I just remember that video ringing so hard with me, going, just watching it, going, what the hell's going on here, man? This is a creepy ass video. And then I went backwards, and that's how I kind of discovered Metallica. So if I was paying honor the way I should be paying honor, I would have to say Unforgiven is the song that really put me in the direction of going, hey man, you need to do some homework here.
I love it, man. And we're saying Unforgiven 1 because I think they actually go
Yes.
with the Unforgiven 2 and 3.
Yeah, no, not Unforgiven 2, not Unforgiven 2, no, Unforgiven 1. Unforgiven 1.
Love it, Elias. Beautiful, man. Thank you so much for the time. Can't wait to see you out there at FivePoint Amp in Irvine.
I'll see you later, Mikey.
Thank you so much. Safe travels, man.
Later, thanks for the interview.
Always. Bye-bye.